I did not know that.
Welcome, and I've decided to start a new category on this channel called I Did Not Know That Classic TV. I hope you enjoy it. Ever wonder about something? Maybe you'll find it here. Check out all the other videos on this channel and remember to like and subscribe. I've made a lot of I Did Not Know That videos lately featuring the Andy Griffith Show, and they are by far the most popular episodes. Since you seem to enjoy them so much, here's another one. The first thing I'll do is play the following clip from the episode Opie's Piano Lesson. See if you can catch anything unusual in this. No fair going back. I'll show it to you again in just a minute.
You know, Paul, I can play something already.
You know, Andy, we may have another Liberace here.
Before we talk about the Goof, let's talk a little trivia about this episode. I always find it interesting to look back and see what was going on in the world when a show aired, or if there's a backstory to that show. This episode aired on March 13th, 1967. It was the 7th season of the show, and Ron Howard, who was 6 when the show started, is now 13. If you jumped in a time machine and were transported back to that day, chances are when you turn on the radio you'd be hearing Penny Lane by the Beatles or Release Me by Engelbert Humperdinck. Both were top 5 hits at that time. It was also on this day that they moved the body of JFK to a permanent burial place at Arlington National Cemetery. As I watched this episode, I kept trying to figure out who the actor was who played Opie's football coach, Flip Conroy. I knew I'd seen him before, but I couldn't place him. And then it hit me. Anyone remember the Banana Splits Saturday morning kids show? Of course you do. Well, they had a segment on it every week called Danger Island, and I absolutely loved it. In fact, that was the real reason I'd watched the Banana Splits. The actor's name is Rockne Tarkington, and he played a cool guy character named Morgan on Danger Island. A very young Jan Michael Vincent also was on the show, but the character I really enjoyed was a strange guy named Chongo. He was Morgan's buddy, but he was unable to speak, and he communicated by making bird noises. He was kind of a wild man and behaved a bit like Harpo Marx. Whenever the characters were in a bad situation, Morgan would yell, "Uh-oh, Chongo! Uh-oh, Chongo!" And Chongo would come flying in and create all sorts of mayhem. In neighborhoods across America, Tarkington's "Uh-oh, Chongo" became a popular catchphrase children would shout. Back to Rockne Tarkington. It's interesting to note that he was the first black character on the Andy Griffith Show. At 6'5", he was a very big man and dwarfed Andy Griffith, who was not short at 6 feet tall. Tarkington was named after football coach Knute Rockne, and he said his dad had hoped he'd play football. Well, he did, and he played football and basketball for the University of Kansas. He also became an expert at a type of martial art called kendo. These abilities were probably why he became the first choice to play the part of Williams in Bruce Lee's 1973 film Enter the Dragon. But just 3 days before the production was to start, Tarkington quit the film because he thought the pay was too low. He was replaced by Jim Kelly. I'll bet that's a choice he regretted, since Lee's film was a huge hit, and it propelled Kelly into action films. Tarkington made a lot of guest appearances on popular shows of that time, like The Alfred Hitchcock Hour, Kraft Suspense Theater, The Man from U.N.C.L.E., Mission Impossible, and more. He died in 2015 at the age of 84. So back to the Andy Griffith Show. Did you spot the big mistake in that clip without rewatching it? If you didn't, the goof was Opie's shirt, which magically changed from being striped to checked while walking over to play the piano. If you like this, please hit like and subscribe to this channel. It really helps give it more visibility. Thanks for watching.
Morgan, do you have any ideas about how to get out of this one?
Oh, yes. I wish Chongo was here, but he isn't.
Hi, Morgan.
Bye-bye.
Chungo.
Uh-oh. Django.